we're trying to define it, right? And you started out by pointing out how we can have the experience while we're with others. And so that's a clue, right? So I mean that just tells us right there that well there's something else going on.
Yeah, yeah. Understanding self, I believe, is the
Yeah.
beginning of all this. I think we
Yeah.
started out this
We're actually
season,
locked in here
yeah,
in this secret world,
confused ourselves.
confused as shit. We think we are communicating.
Hmm.
We think we're advocating for ourselves, but we're not. We're actually waiting on people to read between the lines of what we're saying, and
Figure us out. Yeah,
yeah, kind of, yeah, rescue us, man, really. And
even
I
though
and
we
I
can't
say
figure it
that,
out.
yeah, and I say that with the most compassion that you can imagine. That is the majority of my experience for most of my life, man. Just like waiting, just wanting to be rescued, uh, just because it's so painful.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? So that just speaks to the idea uh, that it really has to do with how we're connected to where we are, like how we're connected to ourselves,
It
to our own experience.
and that lack of connection makes connection to others next to impossible.
Unbearable in ways. Like the place that we're at culturally, we are terrified of each other. And it's not obvious, right? And I think it's because I don't this human interaction is so strange and awkward, like in real ways, man. And so we're very afraid of that discomfort.
Yeah,
We're very afraid of what it feels like to be with each other. It's a trip, man. All of us are working with this, like you're saying, to some degree or another. That's why we have these tendencies towards isolation and trying to do shit on our own. And uh, yeah, it's pretty brutal.
so I think that I'll run through this next part of it, but I think that um, the inability to know self and therefore share self and receive from others, that's the quality that I'm talking about.
Amen.
Like if
Yeah.
I'm on a journey and you're on a journey and we know we're on said journey,
Yeah.
our communications are going to feel more,
Yeah.
I don't know what the fucking
Uh,
term I'm looking for, but they'll
Coherent.
go together.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll
Yeah.
just go. They'll flow together way
Yeah.
easier
Yeah.
than
Yeah.
somebody who's not.
Yeah.
They're not even thinking that yet. They're just trying to pay the bills. Is where their
Yeah.
head. They're literally where their head is constantly. Is just trying to pay, and then they're wrapped around it, and so they're
Yeah.
so disconnected with themselves in
And
understanding.
yeah, and the whole point of this podcast, right? So when I go in and I do the emotional intelligence workshop, and we come to the, and I know I've said this before, it's just worth repeating because when you come to the section titled self awareness, right? Uh, and I work to introduce this on various levels, right? Like it just sort of depends on the audience, right? So uh, that word, self, like my identity, who am I? Um, that journey to that deeper knowledge of ourselves, right? Uh, that's the most ancient thing that we're all participating in.